Hey guys, I'm doing the weekly outlook for this week. Today is 10 August, it's Sunday, and I will be trading the gold and I will be trading NASDAQ. So let's start on the weekly. I'm doing the weekly on a trading combine on top step because I'm gonna be trading on the top step account. So let's see. So we're in a long-term bullish scenario, which means we only go up. I already put some levels here, and we've been going on since 24 October 22. So as you can see, I trade the support resistance with breakouts and also Fibonacci zones. So where are we right now on the weekly gold? So as you can see, we've been accumulating distribution. You can call it both. I'm gonna put some lines as well. So we've been in this zone. This zone, let me mark it for you guys. So this zone, it's been a distribution zone or accumulation zone. So I've been trading the resistance and the support. These are big moves, by the way. It's like 150, 100. Yeah, 200 moves. Jesus. Anyway, so we tested this week the higher zone of the resistance and we rejected it. However, we immediately bounced off. So which means we're looking for shorts. We're probably going to be seeing this, but let's go on the daily. So as you can see, we tested the high of this channel. We rejected it and we came back. We're going down. I'm seeing some levels already, so let me check. So this became a support, and this becomes let me check. This becomes a support. So we're probably going to be going here. Well, this will be what I'm looking for, since we rejected it and we came back. Let's go on the 4-hourly. On the 4-hourly, as you can see, we made a wick to the upper side of this level. We didn't hold, we didn't close, which means we go down, because if we don't close above this level here, continuation up would be valid, which we didn't. So that means we're going down. Also see 2 wicks here, so this becomes also a resistance on the 4-hourly. We tested it twice and we came down. Since we tested it twice, I see a support here. As you can see, this wick, I think you will see it better on the 1-hourly, but there's a wick here. See this wick? We tested this level and we came back all the way up. Probably I think we went like this, and then we went up and then we went down. So yeah, it's looking like it wants to go down since we didn't close above this, but let's see on the 1-hourly. Alright, so you can see it clearly on the 1-hourly. There's a support here. We tested it and then we came back to test it again. And then we dropped it. So what am I looking right now on the 1-hourly? So I'm looking at this. So since this was support, this becomes resistance, I'm looking at this and then go down slowly into this target here. And I wanna take a short here, or take profits or a long, and then come back. So I'm looking at these levels right now. Let's see what happens. However, if I take a short here, because I'm gonna be trying to short here, if it doesn't work, where will be my stop loss? So I usually just wait. I go on the 15 3 minutes or 1 minute to see my stop loss, to check, okay, so we're not where we came back, because this can happen. You can go back and then hold the support and then pump all the way up to new highs. Probability says that's not gonna happen, since we already did this. We already made a new high, came back down, we retested the high, came back down, we retested the high again, the swing high, didn't break, we came down to support, we tested the support. So this is price action is legit good on the 1 hourly and the 4 hourly. Tested it again, we didn't break out, which means probability is going down on the 4 hourly, daily, well, weekly, doesn't matter. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. So we'll be looking for shorts this week, trying to short it, or maybe a rebound till the 10 points. 10 points is a lot, 100. I can maybe take a long for a scalp until these levels here. So I'll be looking at this level. This level will be important. So in order to go down, to go to this level, we have to break some levels. So I'm looking at this level, looking at this level, and I'm looking at this level. So we need to, first we need to break this level, of course. So if we break this level, come back down here, and then maybe go up, as I say, break this level, this resistance, or this support, we go back all the way here, break this level, we go to this level. So the reason I'm saying this is because we cannot go all the way down. It's impossible to go. Oh well, it can happen. It could be a crash, but the market is, we have to test some things before we go down, and we have to test some levels before we go up. So that's the outlook for gold, what I'm looking at. Let's go to the NASDAQ. On the NASDAQ, let's go on the weekly. Oh, so the NASDAQ is only going up. So we test this. This is Corona. This is Trump. So what am I looking at? I'm looking at buy the dip, only buy the dip. However, but just buy the dip. If you buy every dip, you'll be all right. But I'm not fundamentals. I don't care. I'm just looking at the price action. What does the price action does? So these levels here, these squares, rectangles, are gaps we haven't filled, and 90% of the gaps have always been filled, always, on past that data. So what am I looking at? Let me make some levels first. There's a level here, and there is a level here, and this is actually a big level, but I'll explain later. And because people made a new high and rejected it, this became a new resistance. So what am I looking at right now? So the trend is up, all the way up, and it's really explosive. The trend is going really. So in 2 months, 3 months, we have made 35%. No, it's 40. 43%. 43% since the low, and that's a lot. That's a lot. Well, that's fast. Not a lot, but it's fast. It's going too fast. As you can see, we made, so to make a new high on the, since the Corona, it took us 441 days, and now it's in 3 months to make a new high. 3 months? No, 2 months. 2.5 months to make a new high. So it's going too fast. And when that happens, you usually get a retrace down. Maybe to fill these gaps, but who knows. Let's go on daily. So on the daily, what am I looking at? So yeah, as you can see, there's a gap here, and there's a gap here on the daily. So we have to fill those, but who knows, 5% of the gaps don't get filled. Maybe this is the 5%. Maybe. So we made a high, we came back to this level, we tested this level, this became support, and everyone bought the dip. So price action is perfect because you just go on the support, you take the long here, and then we're probably gonna make a new high. Let's go on the 4-hourly. Let's see what's happening on the 4-hourly. So there's a new levels here, new levels here. Yeah, this is level. Let me put it like this. Yeah. So we came back all the way up, made a new high, and then we broke. Well, let me explain what happened here first. So this was support, and we broke the level. So as you can see, we broke this level. This became a wick, and everybody bought the longs. So as soon as this happened, we broke a support, which means we have to go all the way down somewhere to retest because we broke this level. Continuation on the upside broke to the downside. So trend shifted here. I think it was in London. There was at the end of the day. Came all the way down up. Oh yeah, London, and then London session we shorted it. So we knew here this was gonna be a short. However, as the market says, everybody's buying, so we let it run, stop these people out, and then go down. This became the new resistance on the 4-hourly, and we came down. Came all the way down to this level. It's a weekly level. It's a big support. Everybody was buying. We didn't close below. Let me check. Oh yeah, we did. On the 4-hourly, we did close, but on the daily, we didn't close. Well, we did close one. Everybody bought the dip, came up down to this level again. This became a resistance. It came down back to this level. As you can see, this level, and then you long, and it goes up. So this was exciting because this would be a trend shift. If we didn't break this level, so this level, we would have gone down to fill the gaps, but we didn't, so we are going long. So what am I expecting right now? I'm expecting a new high. Let's go on the 1-hourly. So you can see it clearly here. We're testing the levels. As you can see, every support is being tested. Continuation up. This is a new level. We tested it here. This became there was resistance, became support, and we're making new highs. So I'm expecting a new high. So what I'm expecting is to go all the way to 24K. It's going to be a new high. So what am I going to be looking at? How can I long this market? So let's check on the Fibonacci. So I always put the swing high and the swing low of the previous new low and the swing high. It's the retest of the swing high. Where's my Fibonacci? So this will be the levels. This is the swing low of the previous low, and this will be the swing high of the high. So we came here, we tested it, we broke. So we had to go all the way here. We did. We broke this level, and we're probably gonna go to the 24K. That's the 16 Fibonacci zone. So that's what I'm looking at right now. However, we can also, if we don't make a new high, I think we're gonna make a new high, no matter what. We're gonna make a new high. The thing is, where can I long? Where can I long? So where this is support here. The thing is, if we tested the support, since we did test the support here. Where's my brush? So we tested the support here. You see, this we had to test this level. So I was looking for too long here. I didn't. We tested it and we went all the way up, Now we're in this zone. So we have to, if we break this level here, oh, let me put a line, that's way better. If we go up here and we break it, probability is we're going higher. But where can we long? So there's a little, if we go on the 15 minutes, let's go on the 15. Oh, here. This is a new support. We have to hold this level. What the hell? Let me remove this. So there's a level here that we need to hold, and we already did it actually. It was aftermarket. So we have to hold this. Ooh, I also see this is a level untested. So maybe we can long here to a new high. So maybe we can go like this on the Asian and then go up. Let me remove this. So I'm looking for a new high the upcoming week on the NASDAQ. So where can we short? Where are we looking? What can we short? I'm not looking to short right now because it hasn't broke anything. However, if I see some accumulation or some distribution levels like this, like what happened here on the where's my rectangle? I'm gonna make it easy for myself, bro. Right, if I see this again, like these zones or this price action here, like you make a new high, then instantly make a new high, we don't hold it. So what happens? We retest, we break the level, this level, make a new low, come all the way back, retest these highs. So you can see head and shoulder pattern. Let me so you guys can see as well what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking at least. Brush. So I'm looking at this. Oh, that's wrong. And then the shoulder. So this is a shoulder pattern, very famous. So I'm looking at that, and then you short it. If this happens again here later on, then I'll be looking for shorts. However, continuation is up, so I'm looking for longs. Where I'm gonna be longing, I'm gonna be longing here. Where is the stop loss? So I usually make a stop loss below the swing. So let me see if this is a valid trade. 20 points. 20 points. No, that's too much. So maybe I'll be looking here. 20 points. Because if we go below this, there might be another long opportunity here, or a long opportunity here. So we'll see what happens. You have to see it on the 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or 15 minutes. However, so I'm looking for new highs this upcoming week, and we'll see what happens. All right, so let me get a quote for you guys. A quote for the week is: there's no person living who isn't capable of doing more than they think they can do. So in short, for NASDAQ making new highs on the gold, short, looking for shorts just to come back to the support levels. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and I'll be making some videos Monday. I will be trading. Maybe I'll go live on Twitch. I will see what happens. Alright. Bye bye.